Hello students, let us continue our lesson. Let us begin with a thought. Some people dream of success while other people get up early morning and make it happen. Homo sapiens, humans that were more advanced than the Neanderthals. Homo sapiens means intelligent or intellectual man. Homo sapiens are the next stage of evolution. We have already seen Homo erectus, Homo habilis, and Neanderthals. Now we have seen that Neanderthal have started certain rituals, they have started practicing certain social activities. Homo sapiens are more developed than Homo Neanderthals. They are called intelligent man or intellectual man because he has an advanced brain as compared to the previous species. Neanderthals and Homo sapiens were neighbors for some time in Europe. Now, already I have told that evolution is not a sudden process, it takes time, and slowly and gradually evolution takes place. It is continuously happening. So, Neanderthals, we have seen they have moved to the various place. At that time, Homo sapiens also existed. Now Neanderthals are living at one place and Homo sapiens were also there in the nearby regions. That's why they were called the neighbors. Now we know very well that evolution is slow process. Now Neanderthals now slowly and steadily they are changing their habits, their lifestyle, their eating habits, overall appearance is slowly and steadily changing. So Homo sapiens also are the part of evolution. Now in some regions where they have shifted, maybe the development is bit further. That's why Neanderthals and Homo sapiens were said to be the neighbors for some time in Europe. Neanderthals become extinct because of their conflict with Homo sapiens and their inability to adapt to the environmental changes. Now Neanderthal become extinct because maybe they were having conflict, they might be having some sort of conflict for food or some other regions, and as compared to Neanderthal, Homo sapiens were more developed and they can't stand before Homo sapiens. Another reason may be because as compared to Homo sapiens, Neanderthals are not much developed, they can't accept the environmental changes, they can't face it, that's why they become extinct. On the basis of C14 dating, it's estimated that Neanderthals became extinct about 30,000 years ago. So C14 already we have seen in chapter 3 that what is carbon 14 dating technique. By this technique we can estimate that Neanderthals lived on earth from now about 30,000 years ago. So children, you can understand how long it is taking place. Evolution is very slow and continuously it is happening. Here we can compare both the Neanderthal man and Homo sapien. You can see the differences in their posture, in their look, the head, their posture. Neanderthals are a bit stout, Homo sapiens are tall and well built. You can find the differences in their legs, their shape. So in this way, slowly and steadily the changes are taking place. Now Homo sapiens, human species that was more intelligent than any of the earlier species was named Homo sapien. Now up to now whatever we have seen, Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Neanderthals, as compared to these Homo sapiens are more intelligent, more developed. Now continuously man is observing, he is experimenting, he is able to think. So since so many years continuously he is observing, he has the thinking brain and accordingly he has made changes in his lifestyle. Now these Homo sapiens are more developed, advanced as compared to the other species. That's why they are called as intelligent men. He is also known as Cro-Magnon man in Europe. Homo sapiens, the another name given in Europe is Cro-Magnon man. Their remains have been found in the continent of Europe, Asia and Africa. Already we have seen how Neanderthal also migrated. Similarly, Homo sapiens were also continuously moving in search of food and the basic needs. So their remains are found in this continent, Europe, Asia and Africa. They made different types of tools and here it should be implements to suit the task they need to do. Students, in this point, tools and implements should be there. By mistake it is written improvements. They used to make stone blades and fix them in grooves and notch made in wood and bone handle. Now they had fixed the blade. Now stone blade means when they were scraping and cutting the stones. So the thin portion which was called as blade, the thin chips of the stones. So it was sharp pointed, so they fixed it in a groove. Groove means a narrow cut. Students, if you have ever observed the carpenter work, or have you ever seen how the carpentry is done, you might be knowing that the edges of the wood, they are cut, a narrow cut is made and other is fixed in it, so it is called the groove. And notch means a V-shaped cut at the edge so that it can fix in it easily. You have already seen the spear and the axe made by the primitive man. So in this way grooves and notches were made of wood and bone, because these were the material easily available in nature. So they were fixing these stone blades in the wooden or bone grooves. They have fully developed larynx. Now larynx means an organ in the neck which produce various sound. So previously they were not able to make various noise. Slowly and steadily in evolution the larynx developed. Previously we have seen that they were only snorting, only they can produce the grunts. Through that they were communicating, but now the larynx are developed, so they can produce wide range of sound with subtle differences. Subtle means very minute differences which is difficult to recognize. So in this way they were able to make various noise, various sound they can produce from their larynx. Along with the larynx, their jaws and the muscles inside the mouth were well developed and the tongue was flexible. We know very well that in those days the earth was covered with the ice sheet. Most of the part of the earth was covered with the ice sheet. That means it was very cold atmosphere. The climate was extremely cold. So it was not possible for the tongue to move easily and flexibly. And now continuously the changes are taking place in the environment also. So the temperature is becoming bit warmer. So now they have developed the jaw muscles and also the tongue is flexible. Hence they can produce variety of sound and modulate his voice. So in this way various sound they were able to produce, various voice they were able to produce because of the larynx, flexible jaw and the muscles which is developed in the moon, and most importantly the flexible tongue. Now using his imagination, because he is advanced and more developed brain, so by using his imagination he could name different things. So whatever things he was using continuously, by producing a sound, a voice, he has named it and could put his thoughts and feeling into words. Now continuously when we are speaking certain words, we are naming it. When a child is born, he do not understand any language. So in whatever family the child is born, continuously the parents or the mother is talking to him. So in this way slowly and steadily he can grasp and understand the words and their meanings. Similarly here also they might have given a specific sound, a voice modulation to a specific word, and in this way the words came into existence. And now they can put their thoughts and feeling into words and they were able to communicate and speak to each other. So in this way the language developed. They have developed a language system. So students, read the textbook till here. We will meet in next period. Thank you.